RCB vs CSK highlights. Chennai Super Kings beat Royal Challengers Bangalore by 8 runs in a high-scoring thriller. New Delhi. A total of 444 runs were scored in 40 overs at M. Chinnaswamy Stadium on Monday as visitors. Chennai Super Kings came out triumphant against the hosts, Royal Challengers Bangalore, in a thrilling high-scoring Indian Premier League match in Bengaluru. Despite posting a mammoth 226 for 6, CSK edged out RCB by just 8 runs in the end for their third win of the season. The win took CSK to third place in the points table with 6 points. RCB remained at 7th spot after suffering their third loss in 5 games. Chasing the massive target, RCB were in a spot of bother at 15 halves in 2 overs with Virat Kohli looked in a mood to prove a point as he clobbered Parnell for 2 boundaries and a 6 to pick up 15 runs from the 6th over. Introduced into the attack in the 7th over, Maxwell was hit out of the park by Conway. The duo looked in ominous form as they gathered a boundary or a 6 in almost every over of their partnership. Conway was at his best as he smoked Juanandu Hasaranga de Silva over midwicket for a huge 6 in the 10th over, before the Lankan spinner broke the dangerous-looking partnership by cleaning up Rahane. Conway brought up his second 50 on the trot with a double in the same over. The New Zealander then smashed Hasaranga for a boundary as CSK reached 97 for 2 at the halfway stage. Shivam Dube marked his arrival at the crease with a huge 6 off Maxwell, while Conway continued his onslaught and smashed rookie Vijaykumar for back-to-back 4s. It turned out to be a nightmarish outing for young Vijaykumar as Conway clobbered the bowler over fine leg boundary for another maximum. Dube was not to be left behind as he slammed Harshal Patel over long on for another 6. The Indian batter carried on and carted Siraj over midwicket for a 4 and then hooked a slower bouncer from the bowler over square leg for a maximum. And Mahipul Lomror, back to the hut, but captain Faf du Plessis, 62, and Glenn Maxwell, 76, had different ideas as they added a quick 126 runs for the third wicket in just 10.1 overs to put RCB in the hunt. CSK were under tremendous pressure and drop catches did not help their cause much in the middle overs. But CSK managed to pull the game back a bit when they dismissed both the set batters, Maxwell and du Plessis, in quick succession. Dinesh Karthik 28 and Shabazz Ahmed 12 then kept RCB on the track, but they fizzled out under pressure in the end. And RCB ended their run chase at 218 eighths, just 8 short of the massive target. Devon Conway slammed 83 off 45 deliveries while Shivam Dube blazed away to a 27-ball 52 as CSK posted an imposing 226 for 6 after being asked to bat first. RCB endured a horrible start as they lost Kohli who played on to an Akash Singh delivery. There could have been more success for Akash had Mahesh Deekshana not dropped a skier from Lomror at mid-off. Lomror didn't last long and departed after being caught by Ruturaj Gaikwad at cover point. Maxwell meant business as he smashed Akash for 2 6s in the next over, even as du Plessis hit Despand for 2 4s and a 6. Du Plessis displayed his array of strokes and Akash bore the brunt of his wrath in the next over, conceding 2 boundaries and a 6. Du Plessis and Maxwell were at their brutal best and didn't spare any CSK bowler, finding the 4s and 6s at will. While du Plessis raised his 50 off just 23 balls, Maxwell's half-century came up in 24 balls. The Australian then struck a huge 6 as RCB raced to 121 for 2 in 10 overs. Deekshana had the last laugh as he foxed Maxwell who hit a skier in search of a big shot and MS Dhoni did the rest to break the dangerous partnership. To make matters worse for RCB, du Plessis departed in the next over, handing Dhoni another skier off Moeen Ali. Needing 58 off the last 5 overs, veteran Cart